would have thought? A seemingly suave and charming guy, but secretly a merciless psychopath to monopolize the love of his beloved. Anyone who'd stand in the way of his love. The handsome guy ruthlessly eliminates them. Not even the best friend of his beloved is spared. To keep the police off his trail, he bribes a junkie to make a call, leading the police to a far spot. He has the junkie dressed as the killer. Then he disguises himself to create chaos at the scene. He seizes the officer's gun and kills the junkie. Then he tosses the gun and leaves. He uses this to frame the cop as the killer. He aims to confuse the police further, making them believe the killer is that. By the time the cop's colleagues arrive, he's long gone. The cop didn't know he was trapped too. He instructs his men to check the gun for fingerprints. He framed me. Damn. Whoever you are, I'll catch you myself. I'll be waiting to see. But the prepared young man wore gloves in advance, so there are only police fingerprints on the gun. The anxious officer sits in the office, extremely worried, looking at the relationship map on the wall. After thinking hard, he got a clue. He remembered the fallen employee's phone was missing. He suspected the phone Linda unlocked might belong to the fallen employee, because the only missing phone in the hotel was hers. So the police obtained a photo of the employee's phone from the hotel staff, but he confirmed his suspicion with the phone repairman. He also learned Linda discovered something in Little Shua's car. At this point, the cop says Little Shua was trouble, but currently he had no solid evidence. Meanwhile, Little Shua donned a stylish suit. He became a talented designer. He did everything to help Shirley manage the hotel. With his help, Shirley won the title of Entrepreneur of the Year. Little Shua gave Shirley a lovely bouquet during the award. Because Shirley spent more time on work and Little Shua, this made Shirley's mother quite unhappy. She said Shirley now only loved Little Shua, not them. The young girl, believing it, was quite angry. She discarded the toy Little Shua gave her. She wouldn't let Shirley take her home. She cried for her dad to come stay with her. After her father learned the reason for her crying, he first comforted and guided her gently. Then, he planned to send Little Shua away for family issues. At Shirley's request, Little Shua had to leave the school first. Then Shirley and her ex-husband took their daughter home. Her dad scolded Shirley for ignoring their daughter for a man. He threatened that if it happened again, he'll surely seek to take custody of their child. Feeling guilty after putting her daughter to sleep that night, she had indeed been working hard and had spent little time with her. The two women soon got into an argument. Upset, Shirley ran to Little Shua's place. She found the broken bead bracelet of Little Shua's. Recalling how Little Shua had once fixed her bracelet, she chose to fix it for him as a repayment. To win Shirley's heart, he promised to help take care of her daughter. He expressed his wish to build a warm family with her. Touched, Shirley began to speak to her daughter. The girl, after hearing mom's words, forgave Little Shua. Seeing Little Shua arrive early to pick her up. Afterward, they happily ate and played together. To outsiders, they lived like a loving family of three. This made Shirley feel the long-lost warmth of a family, thinking of how Little Shua not only helped her in life, but also wholeheartedly supported her career. She went to the house Little Shua bought. She obtained the keys from the manager. She took pictures of the house layout, planning to renovate it as a surprise for Little Shua. She discovered several style abstract paintings in one room. She saw cloth covering the wall. Curious, she pulled down the cloth to see, but the content on the wall stunned her into silence. It displayed photos of all the men who had pursued her. Next to the photos, it recorded the reasons why he had to kill them. In disbelief, she could hardly believe her eyes. She just couldn't accept it. Those friends who had died inexplicably around her, they were all killed by him out of love for her. His final target was to build a happy family with her. He even placed his portrait over her ex-husband's photo. The truth struck her like a thunderbolt. Just then, he had arrived outside the house. Panicked, she tried to call the police, but the line was dead. Then, she hurried out of the room. Worried, he picked up a stick from the ground. When he realized it was her, he quietly set down the stick. He then asked if she had seen all the rooms. She explained that she wanted to redecorate to surprise him. When Shirley received the call from the police, unassuming Little Shua took Shirley back to the hotel. Before leaving, he asked Shirley again if she had entered the storage room. Shirley lied again, denying everything. As soon as Little Shua left, she hurried to meet the police and share her findings, but she got the exact news from the cops. Her friend Linda was likely murdered by Little Shua. Meanwhile, Little Shua returned to check the storage room. He was thrilled that he was about to achieve his goal. Soon, we will be family. Miss Shirley. He accidentally noticed an earring that Shirley had dropped. Only then did he realize Shirley had just deceived him. The woman he loved knew he was a murderer. My earring! He must have realized.